My name is Carlos McCormick, creative director from Y.F.M Media. I appreciate all filmmakers coming here to watch another My Thoughts video where I cover knowledge and news for filmmakers. So let's get into the video. All right, let's get into it. The topic is for today on My Thoughts is the Panasonic Firmware Update 2.0. I'm very excited about that, because this channel is shot with the Panasonic S1, and I've been waiting to see what Panasonic had in store for the new firmware update. So basically the information has been released, and the actual update for the 2.0 for the S1 will be due out sometime the first quarter of 2021. So probably around like sometime in April or hopefully earlier before, So with that being said, let's jump into the details that really stood out to me. First of all, being that now they're going to actually have a manual option for, dual native ISO, which we always knew, like, oh man, the ISO for Vlog was 640 ISO, and then we knew when you pretty much bumped it up and went up to 6400 ISO, it went to another clean option as well, so we knew it was built inside of it, but they never really announced it in the specs. So now it is confirmed that the S1 does have dual native ISO. They will be unlocking that option. That is great. Another one, that's actually coming from the bigger brother is from the S1H is the red frame. When you hit that record button, you get a red frame on the back of the LCD screen, on the back of the camera, which that's super dope. That's awesome. Just to let you know that you are in record mode. And that's definitely great, especially if you're someone that's basically out there doing long, extensive recording, because the Panasonic does shoot limited recording on it as well, and various different codecs, various unlimited recording inside the built-in Panasonic S1. So that is definitely great that now you have a red frame in it. So if you, like I said, shooting like conferences or, church work, live streams, all that good stuff, you can see the red frame inside that. So with that being said, that also stuck out to me. Then the other one, the shutter speed and gain. So shutter angle option. That is another big addition, upgrade that's coming in the firmware for the Panasonic S1. I was missing that so much, coming from the GH5 myself and having all those filmmaker abilities and body inside the camera. That's super dope that they're adding that inside of it, and they're also going to be updating the autofocus, the from actual the new camera that was just brought out with the Panasonic was the Panasonic S5. So they're going to be bringing that new technology inside the S1H, the S1R, and the S1, which is their latest contrast based detection autofocus. So we'll be getting that. So basically more accurate, more cleaner autofocus technology being upgraded inside the camera. So that's another super dope. And another one they're adding is cinema 4K Kodak options inside the camera. Very, very excited about that. They didn't really talk about the frame rates about it yet, but I believe it's long got 150 megabytes, and from 24, 30, and 50, I believe. So I believe that's what I seen in the spec sheet, but don't take my word. Just let you know that there is going to be Cinema 4K inside the new firmware update coming in 2.0. Very excited about that. And then another big one that they're bringing in, the anamorphic option. Man, that's incredible. Anamorphic option, and also the unlocking the 5.9K as well. And then, like I said, bringing it back to Cinema 4K. So you got all those new, all in 10-bit Kodak, and with the external Atomos Ninja V added. And guess what? That is going to give you 12-bit RAW. Now you get the 12-bit RAW with the Panasonic S1 with the external. So I mean, it's like man, they just pretty much just gave us more bang for our buck. Just if you thought you might have was like, you know what? Has the S1 been giving me enough already? Of course. But, it's all about what's going to be in that new firmware. So I will say that Panasonic gets a bravo for the amazing update that's coming to the Panasonic S1, and a series of other updates coming soon also to the S1R. And I'm pretty sure they're probably going to do some firmware updates for the S1H. Now that it seems like the S5 and the Panasonic S1 is now getting a lot of the adoptions from the S1H, which that is amazing. I'm just like, wow, Panasonic, you really showed your hand on this one. So I think this is pretty much going to push Panasonic, sales out the roof now that they have such amazing specs inside the camera with the, what the cost is. Now it's go time for Panasonic. I think they really are putting a real good footprint with their first line of cameras, the first generation of full frame Panasonic cameras coming. So it's just saying that they really are here. So I think this is really going to be good, going forward for Panasonic and the company. I think the shares have already started exceeding expectations because with the drop of the S5, and they've done such great market campaigning with that alone, that's definitely awesome. And now that they're basically starting to also release the cost-efficient lens lineup as well with the premium lenses of f1.8. The first one is the 85 millimeter 1.8. I've seen, feature videos with that, and also pictures coming out of that actual lens looks very sharp and very good. Just the quality coming out of it. The Panasonic full frame cameras are amazing. I love the colors, that they're bringing the color signs from the Vericams and adopting all the full frames. Amazing cinema colors. I love it. Definitely easy grade footage, no problem. Pull it whatever which way I want to go with it. Never had no issues with color grading with Panasonic footage. So with that being said, I would definitely like to, in below the description of the video, leave your comments, your feedback, from this information that you just received from this content, and once again, I would like to know, do you think that with all this information that's been released about the Panasonic S1, is more sales going to be driven to the S1 now? And I mean, the S5 as well. I mean, are they both now really going to be poised to do real good in the marketplace now? Now, since the Panasonic S1 has such a strong firmware update. And that is really, really awesome. So, with that being said, I'm Carlos McCormick, creative director of Y.F.M Media, and I will see you on the next video. I'm out of here. I also have my own apparel for Y.F.M Media. You can go check it out in the link description below. It's sponsored by Redbubble. You can go ahead and also, if you just go to Redbubble and type in Y.F.M, all the shirts will come up as well. So definitely, I look forward to everyone, all the subscribers, the supporters, and your contribution will go to building this channel to further better content to this channel. And I always appreciate all the donations that's received from the apparel and supporting this channel. All right, I really appreciate you, and remember to always keep creating.